Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria in what might possibly be the final Sampdoria episode on this channel. It's been 5 seasons at Sampdoria, it's been weirdly successful. Our 5th season hasn't been as successful as we might have liked, but we are still definitely within a chance of getting European qualification. 3 games left to play, we're going to see 2 of them in this episode, and then obviously they'll round up at the end of the season and all that jazz. So last episode was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? We lost to Roma and Milan, but beat Juve away from home. I don't know what's happening with our home form. We're not doing particularly well, but yes, since then, we have played Parma away from home, beating them 2-0. De Vrij and Iribarren with the goals. A 0-0 draw at home against Sassuolo. Not the best. And then a 2-1 victory away from home against Fiorentina with Resenda and Guillon with the goals in this one. Guillon's goal coming in the 93rd... Not Guillon, sorry, Resenda's goal in the 93rd minute of the game. We got very, very lucky, and it means... we're actually up into 3rd because a few results, I think, went our way. I think Cagliari dropped some points. Yeah, they drew 1-1 with Roma, which actually kind of helps us out a little bit more as well. We're not catching Inter. We literally cannot catch Inter Milan. They are 11 points clear of us, with only 9 available for us to get. So, yeah, Inter Milan will be crowned champions after their next match, assuming they win. Let's jump straight in then to the first match of the episode. Udinese are our opponents. We have played them 10 times and only lost once. I feel like we've lost against Udinese way more than once, but apparently not. We've beaten them 8 times. We should win this. We should definitely win this. So then, the starting lineup for the Udinese game, we have gone for a bit of a change. We've actually gone back to the 4-1-2-3 gegenpress wide nonsense thing. Still need to give it a name. Never going to give it a name. It's just going to be the positive 4-1-2-3 DM wide gegenpress. That's what it's called. Livakovic in goal, back four, Tripadelli, Chabot, De Vrij and Foyth. So Chabot comes in for Vallejo. Guillon, Magdi and Cruz in the middle of the pitch. I've done it again. Cruz and Guillon are going to swap over in just a second. Bellingham is going to be a right winger. Moise Keane's going to be on the left. And Gonzalo Iribarren will be our striker. And the reason why I've gone for that, I want to play Magdi. I also want to play Bellingham. Tahith Chong is awful. Georgi Kolev is constantly injured. So yeah, we've kind of gone for a big old mix-up in midfield. Also, Chabot needs to get a bit more football. Vallejo's 1 yellow card away from a suspension, so, you know, we'll give Chabot a game. Guillon's 1 yellow card away from suspension as well, but we don't care about him apparently. So yeah, we did revert back to this formation for one of the matches in between episodes. I can't remember what one it was. I think it was the 3rd match, the one that we won after we drew 0-0. Basically, I want to... like, this one works. It's worked for most of the season. We just had a bit of a blip in the middle, so hopefully we can pick it back up again. We are 13 minutes on the clock, and we've got ourselves a highlight. Guillon with the ball back to Tripadelli. He's going to run down that left-hand side. Tripadelli, I think, has been a very good signing for us. Crosses the ball in. Jude Bellingham doesn't manage to get there. It's a good clearance from the keeper. And Udinese can just get the ball upfield. Foyth is going to hopefully bring it back forward for us, though, down that right-hand side. Plays it all the way back to Guillon, the deep-lying playmaker. Foyth once again. He's got 3 to choose from. Magdi is one of them. It's taken a deflection. Jude Bellingham is there to pick up the pieces. His 6th goal of the season. 1-0 up against Udinese. It's pretty much game over now. They don't ever beat us, so it doesn't matter. I haven't actually moved Toni Kroos and Guillon over either. They're just staying where they are for now. Foyth with the throw. 22 and a bit minutes on the clock. Foyth gets it back. Lazio 2-0 down against Fiorentina. Not sure that's relevant for us at all. Torino beating Sassuolo. We've gone all the way back to Livakovic. Now Julian Chabot, the German and Frenchman, across to De Vrij, who I think has been good after I shouted at him. He's got a lot better since I've shouted at him. He did make a lot of mistakes when he first joined the club. He's getting better. We are just passing it around, not going anywhere. Ibrahim Magdi now, the Egyptian. He's going to go across to Toni Kroos. Finds the goal scorer Jude Bellingham. He's going to have to go out past that right-hand side. He's been fouled. It's going to be a penalty. We've now got 23.5 minutes of VAR. No, we don't. Straight up penalty. We don't have to watch the referee run over to the screen or anything. This is good then. I think this is Iribarren. It is Gonzalo Iribarren, steps up, just places it down the middle. He missed his last penalty. He scored that one, his 15th goal of the season. He's been quietly doing his business, hasn't he? 24 minutes on the clock. 2-0 up against Udinese. Pretty much game over. I said that earlier as well, didn't I? Half an hour now. We are still going forward, apparently. Foyth has the ball, plays it to Magdi. Upfield on the right-hand side is Iribarren. I don't think he's got any support in the middle at the moment. Has to try and cross it anyway. And Udinese can get the ball upfield. Ciao Rossa. Bellingham's stolen the ball away. Bellingham has done a very good job in his first 30 minutes as an inside forward on the right-hand side. Apart from that wasn't the best. Foyth to Guillon. Magdi's in front. So is Toni Kroos. Back to Stefan De Vrij. De Vrij, who... There's the mistake. I was literally praising him earlier for not making stupid mistakes, and he's done it. He's bloody gone and done it. I genuinely cannot believe De Vrij has done this. He's done that so many times. He's constantly out of position, has the ball at his feet and doesn't actually kick it. Luckily, we're still in front. Toni Kroos with a free kick. We've got 10 minutes or under 10 minutes of the first half to play. A header clear, and now Udinese can actually break because they've got numbers forward. Or Juan Foyth exists and can steal the ball away. Chabot to Tripadelli. Long ball towards Bellingham. Heads down to Iribarren, and what a finish that is from Gonzalo Iribarren. His 16th goal of the season now. Lovely forward roll. Celebrations all round for everybody. 3-1 up against Udinese. We are back 2 goals in front. Now, De Vrij, don't make a stupid mistake again, please. Kroos with a free kick. We're not quite at half-time. Bellingham's there. Header hits the crossbar and goes over. It is going to be 3-1 then at half-time. We are looking very, very good, apart from Stefan De Vrij, who is on a 6.6 apparently. I might just sub him off. We might have seen the last of Stefan De Vrij in this Sampdoria team. Genuinely, I thought De Vrij was going to be a good signing, and he's just constantly making mistakes. Although, weirdly, he does have an average rating of a 7.09 across 22 games. I mean, 7 of them were for Inter Milan. 7.04 isn't awful, is it? He's just had some bad matches. Let's not be too hasty then with Stefan De Vrij. We will say something to Moise Kean, because he's literally done nothing. So, hopefully, Moise Kean can get involved in the second half. I'm wondering whether, actually, I should try and be tactical, which is something I very rarely do. So I've got play out of defence. If I do focus play down the left, we can try and get Tripadelli and Moise Kean involved. I know Keane is not a natural inside forward on that left-hand side, but Tripadelli's good, so hopefully we can try and make use of that, I guess. Also, Terravast, their right-back, is playing badly. Or nothing will happen in the second half, so we're going to take that back off. Yeah, we're just going to take that back off, go back to what we were playing. Moise Kean is going to come off. We're going to bring on Tahith Chong on that left-hand side. I know Kolev is there. I don't want to play Kolev. He is constantly not match fit for this season. I don't really know why. I don't want to risk him at the moment. We're 3-1 up. We don't need to bring him on. Do we do any other changes? Yes, this man. Sauro Gata is somebody who came through our youth team about 3 years ago, I think. He's getting good. In my opinion, he's getting actually very good. He's only 18 years of age. He's a central defender. He's 6'4", so he's a big lad. He's not played for us at all. Like I said, he's come from our youth team. He's going to get himself a debut. De Vrij's coming off. Proper with the free kick for Udinese. That is our former player, isn't it? Is that Dirk Proper? Hold on, Bellingham's going to get on the end of that. What was going on? Nobody was paying attention. It's not Bellingham, it's Chong, sorry. Chong runs towards goal. The substitute just kicks it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. That is Tahith Chong in a nutshell there, isn't it? Final sub then of the match. We're going to do Iribarren off. We are going to do Resenda on. Resenda's good. He's really, really good. He just doesn't score enough goals for my liking. Livakovic with the goal kick to Sauro Gata, the youngster. He's going to run forward to Magdi, back to Livakovic once again. We do play out of defence, so I'm not expecting him to just lump it upfield. Guillon to Gata. Gata plays it across, finds Jude Bellingham. Great pass from the youngster. Kroos and Magdi combining. Long ball towards the left to find Chong. Tries to kick it in, but Minamino steals it away. And now Udinese have the ball. Berisha. Is that Valon Berisha? Or is that the other one? There's 2 of them, isn't there? Berenguer gets past his man with relative ease. Back to Berisha once again. Takes a few touches. Gets past his man again. Berenguer in on goal. Tries to dink it over Livakovic, who does a lovely television save and holds on to the ball and then kicks it low and hard towards the Dutchman Chong. Kroos to Bellingham on the right-hand side. Plays it on the ground to Resenda. He's got an option in Chong at the back post. Tahith Chong is there. And the big-haired Dutchman scores a header. His 3rd goal of the season. We're 4-1 up against Udinese. This is a good performance. I'm hoping we're going to win our final 3 league games. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Berisha with a free kick. 3 minutes to play. Adolfo Gaich has made it 4-2. His 2nd goal of the game is 12 for the season. I mean, what are we doing here? What happened? And number 3 was offside for a start, so the goal shouldn't count because the ball's going directly towards him. But apparently, that's fine because he didn't touch it. We're still not at full time. Schlager with the goal kick to Vavro. Being closed down, though, by Chong. And it's on that left-hand side for Udinese. We need to nick this ball away. I'm a bit concerned because I can see them scoring. Guillon goes for a slide, misses it. Minamino on the right, the former Liverpool man, loses out to Tripadelli, into Chabot in the penalty area. Chong, now our 4th goal scorer, can run forward straight towards goal. He's been tackled. That's going to be a red card for Terravast, isn't it? That was a tackle from behind. Apparently not. Berenguer heads the ball on. Gata's going to collect it. Gata, what are you going to do? Down that line. Jude Bellingham, who started the match off so well, has it inside his own half. Now Ibrahim Magdi, not seen a huge amount of him. Resenda gets on the end of that, and Resenda tries to make it 5. It's not the best of efforts from the youngster. It's going to be a 4-2 victory, though. That is a very good result. We've absolutely battered them. 27 shots to their 13. 27 to their 13. To their 11, sorry. We had 13 of them on target. Iribarren with 2. Probably should have subbed Iribarren, should I? Thinking about it. But anyway, it's 4-2. 3 more points. 2 more games to go. And in those 2 games, I think we need to win and draw, assuming Cagliari win everything they've got to play for. Although, thinking about it, even if Cagliari do win both of their games, they will go on to 71. We will be on 68 if we lose both of our games. But Milan are also between us. I don't know how many we need to get before we qualify for Champions League, is what I'm trying to say. Next up then, Perugia. Away from home, our final away match. I'm not going to play this one on camera. And then we finish off with, I assume, relegated Lecce. That should be fairly simple, I think. So, I'm an idiot. Probably should have played the last match on camera because basically we finished 3rd in the table. We've got literally nothing to play for now in the final game up against Lecce because I think we are 4 points behind 2nd place and we're about 4 points ahead of 4th place. So, yeah, we've got nothing to play for now. We beat Perugia 3-1 in the end. Magdi, Iribarren and Keane with the goals. Our former player as well, Federico Bonazzoli, scoring against us, which wasn't ideal, but we do win 3-1, which means, as I've said, we've got one final game to play. Lecce down in 19th, but we literally can't move. We literally cannot move. We are 4 points behind Roma. We are 4 points ahead of AC Milan. We've finished 3rd, so it means we're probably just going to do quick highlights package thing of whatever happens in the Lecce game. I'm also going to play all the children. That's the plan. So then, the starting 11 for the final game of the season. It's going to be Livakovic in goal, Tripadelli, Silva, Bakayoko and Anama as our back 4. Tripadelli's the only normal player in there, isn't it? Silva, who we signed in the summer, I think, possibly even January. He's going to make his debut. Bakayoko has played a couple of matches as a right-back and a centre-back. Anama, as we know, has played a few matches at right-back. In the middle of the pitch, it's fairly normal with Cruz, Magdi and Gullikson playing today. Moise Keane will be on the left-hand side. Iribarren will be our striker. And Bertonati will be the right-sided winger. He's not a winger. He's definitely not a winger. But I genuinely think he has the most potential out of our youth intake that we got in March. So we're going to give him a chance as a right winger. I guess he does have the pace. He's got the physical attributes to do the job. He doesn't have the pace. He's got some physical attributes. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the final game of the save. It doesn't matter. We finished 3rd. We can lose 16-0. We'd still be 3rd. Also, Iribarren needs to score 4 goals in this game. And hope that, I can't even remember who it is, somebody else doesn't score a single goal, and Iribarren will be joint top goal scorer in the league. He's not going to do that either. Well, 3 minutes in, we've got ourselves the first highlight of the game. Moise Keane goes for a headed effort. Gabriel makes a fairly comfortable save. I've just realised as well, throughout this entire episode, there's like a little mark here. I think it's a chair. There's a chair next to me that's just in camera shot, which is very irritating. Anyway, we're playing a game against Lecce. Livakovic has the ball in goal on the penalty spot. Toni Kroos, who I think has been a superb signing since he joined in January. Magdi and Kroos and Gullikson in the middle of the pitch today. Magdi's got an option on the right-hand side. It is Bertonati if he wants to use him. He does use the 17-year-old Bertonati into the penalty area. He crosses it in. Iribarren is there, and an absolute rocket from the Argentine makes it 1-0. His 18th goal of the season. He needs to get 3 more to go joint top of the goal-scoring charts, assuming whoever is currently top doesn't score any more goals. Also, Bertonati just got an assist, which is quite nice. Free kick for Gabriel to take it, well out of position, which is... Go on, bang it, Bertonati! He's not even in goal! That could have been the moment where you made a name for yourself. Instead, he passed it to Joel Anama. Magdi and Kroos. Now Gullikson. Anama once again on that right-hand side. He goes in, plays it back actually to Magdi, who goes for a long-range rocket effort. And Ibrahim Magdi gets his 3rd of the season, his 2nd in as many games as he's played. It is 2-0 against Lecce. We are sending them down, and we're sending them down, just punishing them, I think. They've literally not had a single shot until they probably score from this corner. Comes in, back post. It's a header from Mandelli, but it's gone wide. Half-time then against Lecce. It's 2-0. Iribarren and Magdi with the goals. We've been looking good in the second half of the first half. Lecce kind of did come back into it, but nothing really happened. Let's go forward to the second half. Although I might bring off Gullikson because he's not having a good game. Jude Bellingham has come on as a central midfielder. Wonder kid for wonder kid, apparently. The second half has been great. Literally nothing happening. By the way, Georgi Kolev is injured. That's why he's not playing. He hasn't played the last 4 games now, which is quite irritating. We're going to do ourselves a sub. It is going to be Bertanati coming off. He's done well. It's going to be Chong coming on. Hopefully, shop window time for Tahith. 10 minutes to play, and we are making a break here. Keane has the ball. It is 3-on-3. Keane keeps going straight towards goal and just blasts his effort wide past the goalkeeper. That should have been a goal. Enama with a throw right near the end. 4 minutes left of normal time. Crosses in. It's Magdi, controls the edge of the area. Back to Joel Enama. Once again, Ibrahim Magdi crosses the ball this time. Tripadelli back post to Moise Keane. Tripadelli again scores his second goal of the season. His first came against Juve, I think. Or was it PSG? It was one of those two. 3-0 against Lecce. We've definitely won this game. There you go then. 3-0 final game of the season in front of our home fans. We have finished third in Serie A. It's not the result we wanted in terms of league finish, but it's Champions League, top 3. We're better than AC Milan and Juve. So Inter Milan then, are champions of Italy, 83 points they managed to get. Roma in second on 75. They actually lost their final game of the season 4-1 against Napoli, 4-1, which means we were just 1 point off of second place. We obviously finished in the third, too many defeats, 10 defeats in 38 games. Cagliari in fourth with 15 draws to their name, 69 points. Milan, Lazio and Genoa in the Europa League spots. Juve down in 8th place. They've missed out on Europe. What has happened there? I mean, obviously we know they started badly. 19 draws in total. That is their worst finish since they were in Serie B. That is their worst finish since they were in Serie B. That's bad. A couple of days have passed and we're at the end of season award stuff. So overall, best 11. Who makes it into the squad? Is it Nicola Murray or Tripadelli? It's Tripadelli, because I've read it said the left back. Tripadelli makes it onto the bench. But yeah, it's kind of unchanged, isn't it? Not a huge amount of change in that entire squad. I mean, when you look at it, most of those players are kind of still here. Livakovic, Foyth, Muru is technically still here, even though he doesn't really play. Bazua, Kolev, Wolf, Iribarren, they're all still at the club. The subs bench as well. Vallejo, Tripadelli, Gabbiadini's not. Vecino is for not very long. He's going to be out of contract soon. Quagliarella, is he any good yet as a coach? He's getting better, I guess. I did not see this one coming. Juan Foyth wins player of the season with 58%. Tripadelli in second with 17. Guion in third with 15. Foyth must have just quietly gone about his business. What rating did he get? Average rating of 7.31 across 28 games. Foyth he has been, since we signed him, since we loaned him in the second season, he has been great for us. Absolutely great for us. The one season we didn't really play him, because I think Berezinski was kind of doing really well that season. Then we signed him on a free, won the league, and then obviously had him for a full season this year as well. Foyth has been good. He's been very good for us. The goal of the season from Andrea Guillaume we'll have a look at in a minute. Tripadelli is the signing of the season. I'm happy with that. Tony Cruz I would probably also have an argument for. Tripadelli was here for the entire season. Guillaume is Young Player of the Year. You can see their team of the season. It's the usual team. Chabot in there? I guess Chabot kind of makes sense because it's either Chabot, Sturgeon or De Vrij. So Chabot makes sense, I guess. Bazua, Guillaume and Cruz in the middle. Chong, Kolev and Iribarren. Chong, I don't believe that's true, but then again, who else would you put there? And there's some stats as well. Iribarren with 18 goals. Foyth, highest average rating of 7.25. Kolev with 9 assists. Vallejo, very accurate passing there at 90%. Tripadelli, 5 Man of the Match awards. Tripadelli and Foyth loving yellow cards and nobody getting a red card this season. Fair enough. Let's take a look at the Andrea Guillaume goal against Fiorentina not too long ago. So Iribarren has the ball, plays it back to Nicola Muru. Was this couldn't have been this season, could it? Muru's playing. Guillaume, long range effort, just blasts it into the back of the net. Not gonna lie, I don't remember playing Nicola Muru in any matches. So, sure. Season review then, we were expected top half finish. We finished third, so we've actually done well. And we did technically win the greatest cup, the superest of cups. The Italian Super Cup. We beat Fiorentina in that one, didn't we? So yeah, we have technically won ourselves a trophy as well this season. So it's all in all, it's not a bad season considering we weren't one of the best 5 teams in the league to finish third. Not too bad. What do they want us to do next season? If I'm honest, I don't care, but they want us to qualify for the Europa League 2. We've qualified for the Champions League twice in a row, and they want us to qualify for Europa League 2. Board, what are you doing? What? Just pay attention to how we're playing, and then you'd understand. I guess we need to tell the players now that we're going for Europa League. Yes, I mean, why would we tell them that? Just say Champions League. We're going to try and win the league next year. They'd probably agree with you. Not that it makes a difference. Let's send our team to Belgium. Sure, have fun in Belgium. Esposito wins Player of the Year and top goal scorer. Irabarren was in third in the end. 16 goals, 3 assists. Esposito with 19. Patrick Schick with 17 as well. Manager of the Year shortlist. Who's front runners? Front runners is Mihailovic and Solbakken. Really? I mean, we're definitely on there. So Solbakken with Genoa, 44%. And who was it? Mihailovic. Sinisa Mihailovic, 31%. No, can we vote for us? We can't vote for us. Right, we vote for the worst people. Stefan Pioli at Cittadella. Did they stay up? If they stayed up, that's not a bad shout. No, they went down. Okay. And then we vote for the same thing again? But a different selection. Right, so who have we got this time? Perugia, we got Nesta, who's bad. Marcel Koller, who's bad. And De Zebri. We're going to go for De Zebri because I like the name. I surely can't be the only one who votes for end of season awards like that. I can hope that I win. So we're on the 1st of June, and we've got some Player of the Month awards, which is always quite nice. Irabarren wins himself Player of the Month, and also Player of the Month AIC, whatever that is. Is that a different award? They're definitely different awards. I don't know what they are, but fair enough. And he dedicates it to me. Thank you very much, Gonzalo Irabarren. £4.5 million. He cost £4.5 million. He scored 34 goals and 61 appearances for us. He got 11 in 37 for Verona as well. I think Irabarren, if we weren't going to end this save here, he'd be our number one striker for 3, 4, 5 more years, I think. Although, realistically, we probably could improve on him, but he's still 4.5 potential. He's still only 23. He's very, very good, isn't he? Irabarren is very good, especially for the amount of money we paid. Oh, and we've got winners of Player of the Season for various positions. Juan Foyth wins himself Best Defender. Fair enough. He's almost played 100 times for us as well. Juan Foyth, good job, buddy. I'm going to congratulate you. You've worked hard. You deserve it. Some more time has passed. We're now on the 9th of June, and we've got a couple more bits of news. Nothing too major, but the Italian Series C/A top goal scorer, whatever that means, third place, or second place, that's how numbers work, Henrique Arujo, who he's actually scored for us. He went on loan. He's been on loan for the last 2 seasons, scoring bucket loads of goals. He's probably not good enough to break into our side, but he's a decent little footballer. He also managed to win himself Striker of the Year as well. Good job, Henrique. And we've also got our commercial summary. So, we've got a lot of money has come in. Everything's kind of gone up by not huge numbers, really. Broadcast revenue's gone up a decent amount. Prize money has gone up a decent amount, but obviously most of that is going to be Champions League related. Tony Kroos with the most shirt sales with Kolev, Bellingham, Bazua and Gullikson. I'm surprised with Bazua and Gullikson. I would have thought Irabarren would have been up there, but apparently not. We've already got our transfer budget as well for next season. £23 million to spend. We are over our wage budget apparently. And I will tell you now, because I'm just about to wrap up this video, we have done some business for the summer. I'm fully aware that we're not continuing the save in the summer, at least on YouTube. But I've done some business. I just want to show you who's coming into the club. 2 players are joining. Abdoulaye Dabo is first up. He is the Rashedli Bazua replacement. Not that Bazua's going anywhere, but Dabo is better than Bazua. And he's coming in on a free transfer. I think he's actually very, very good. And we've also gone and brought ourselves another very good midfielder. He's going to be competition for Tony Kroos. It's Rodri, who is currently on loan at AC Milan, has spent time as well at Spurs, actually a Manchester City player, but he is a deep line playmaker on defend. The thing that I don't like about Rodri is his attacking ability. Not that I need a defensive midfielder to do the attacking thing, but comparing him with Tony Kroos and what Modric was, Modric and Kroos were better going forward. But Rodri, I think, will be able to basically challenge Tony Kroos. That's it. That's all the transfer business. Nothing too major at the moment. But like I said, we do have a decent amount of money to spend. We're going to hopefully shift off some players on in the summer as well. Well, that is going to do it then for this episode and I guess this season and series with Sampdoria. We have become champions of Serie A. We've won the Italian Super Cup all in the space of 5 years. I think it's not been too bad. Realistically, if you told me in Season 1 you would be winning the Serie A. I nearly said the Champions League. We're not going to win the Champions League. If you told me we were winning Serie A after 4 seasons, I would have thought you were lying. But we've done well. I think we've propelled Sampdoria up the table. If we were to leave the club now and probably go on holiday for 5 years, which I'm not going to do, by the way, but if we were, I imagine they'd drop back down to mid-table. But if we stuck about, I think we can probably challenge for Serie A once again and maybe eventually do a decent run in the Champions League as well. Thank you very much for watching this episode and this series and this season and everything to do with the Sampdoria save. If you have enjoyed, do please remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I will probably be doing another video. I say probably with a question mark. I might record it in literally seconds for me, where I go through some of the players who have kind of made an impression throughout this save, because it's quite interesting to look back at players like Marco Piacca and how much he irritated me whilst he was at the club. But yeah, I might be doing that as well. As for the next save after Sampdoria, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm obviously carrying on with the Southport save, which if you haven't seen it, please do check that out. I'm in season 9, maybe 8, 9, something like that. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, please do check that out. But I'm thinking Spain. I'm thinking another sort of 5-season job in Spain with a club similar size to Sampdoria, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit more of a challenge, try and climb up the table a little bit slower. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in whatever I do next.